Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone, to our channel where today we dive into one of the most fascinating, unbelievable, and jaw-dropping discoveries in the world of coin collecting, a story that ties together history, minting technology, human error, collector passion, and a stunning reality that a simple coin most people pass without a second thought could end up being worth millions. And specifically today we are talking about the 2018 1-cent coin that, under extraordinary circumstances, due to its errors and mistakes, has reached an astronomical value of up to $5 million, a value so high that it shocks not only casual observers but even seasoned numismatists who have studied coins their whole lives. And before we get deeper into the exact reasons, errors, and possibilities that make the 2018 penny so valuable, let me welcome you warmly and thank you for joining us. Because this journey will take us through the intricate process of minting, the different types of errors that can happen, how rarity and condition can drastically affect a coin's price, and why some seemingly tiny mistakes transform a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. So let's settle in and unravel the incredible mystery and value of the 2018 penny worth $5 million. Starting with the idea that coins are mass-produced at incredible speeds by the United States Mint using enormous presses that strike blank planchets with incredible pressure to imprint the familiar designs we all know. Yet even with modern quality controls, mistakes still happen, and when they do, those mistakes can escape into circulation, hiding in pockets, cash registers, and rolls of coins, waiting for a sharp-eyed collector to discover them. And in the case of the 2018 penny, what makes it so shocking is that multiple types of errors, misalignments, and die issues could be present, creating unique combinations that are virtually one of a kind, and collectors know that when an error coin is not just rare but unique, its value skyrockets because there is literally nothing else like it in the world. And so the 2018 penny has become the stuff of legends, a small copper-plated zinc coin that under normal circumstances would be worth exactly 1 cent, but because of its mistakes has transformed into an artifact of immense financial and historical importance. And when we talk about errors, we need to break down what kind of minting issues make such coins stand out. For example, double die errors, where the die that strikes the coin has a misalignment causing letters or details on the coin to appear doubled, and collectors especially prize double die obverse errors where Lincoln's portrait, the motto, "In God We Trust," the word, "Liberty," or the date 2018 might show signs of doubling. And then there are off-center strikes where the coin is not struck perfectly aligned and part of the design is missing, sometimes with a crescent of blank planchet showing. And the more dramatic the off-center, the rarer and more valuable the coin, especially if the date is still visible. And then we must consider die cracks and die breaks, where stress on the dies during minting creates cracks that transfer to the coins as raised lines or blobs of metal, creating dramatic and collectible features, sometimes called cuts, and these can add incredible interest and value to a coin. And another major category includes planchet errors, such as when a coin is struck on the wrong metal planchet. For instance, if a 2018 penny were accidentally struck on a dime planchet or a foreign coin blank, suddenly you have a one-of-a-kind rarity worth potentially millions. And because 2018 was the only year the Philadelphia Mint marked the cent with a P in 2017 but returned to no mint mark in 2018, transitional possibilities always stir speculation about leftover blanks or mismatched planchets being used, and when such strange combinations surface, they capture collector imagination. And then there are striking errors like multiple strikes where the coin is struck more than once, creating overlapping images, and broad strikes where the collar malfunctions and the coin spreads larger than normal, each of these anomalies turning a regular penny into something extraordinary. And when you think about the possibilities of combinations, imagine a 2018 penny that has both a double die obverse and an off-center strike, or a coin struck on a wrong planchet and then misaligned. Such combinations are so rare that only a single coin might exist, and that uniqueness is what drives collectors to pay astronomical prices, because owning it means having the only one in the world. And we must also consider the role of grading and condition, because even a valuable error is worth exponentially more if it is in mint state, free from scratches, wear, or circulation damage. And coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC certify and encapsulate these treasures, giving collectors confidence in authenticity and rarity. And when a 2018 penny error comes back graded MS67 or MS68 red with a unique error, the market goes wild, auction houses compete, collectors bid furiously, and values soar into the millions, and history has shown us many times that rare error pennies command these kinds of numbers, such as the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double-die penny, or the 1969 double-die obverse, coins that are legendary for their mistakes. So when something similar happens in modern times, like with the 2018 penny, it becomes a sensation, because it proves that even today, with all our technology, errors still sneak through, and part of the excitement is that such coins could still be out there in circulation, sitting in someone's change jar, waiting to be discovered, and this dream of finding treasure is what fuels the entire hobby of coin collecting, because every coin in your pocket could hold a surprise, and the 2018 penny valued at $5 million is the perfect example, sparking searches across the country as people check their change, open penny rolls, and look closely with magnifying glasses for anything unusual. And let's not forget that beyond the minting mistakes themselves, there are also varieties where slight differences in design details between dies create collectible subtypes, such as repunched mint marks, variations in spacing or font, and subtle differences that specialists study with incredible dedication. And when a 2018 penny with such a variety is combined with an error, the rarity compounds, and so does the value. And when auction results hit headlines showing one coin selling for several $1 million, it attracts not just collectors but investors, speculators, and treasure hunters, creating a frenzy of attention. And this is exactly what happened with the 2018 penny in question, where unique mistakes elevated its value to $5 million, a sum that dwarfs anything we normally associate with pocket change. And the fascinating part is the way such a coin embodies history, technology, human error, and chance, all wrapped into a single piece of copper-plated zinc. And beyond the financial side, it becomes a symbol of possibility, a reminder that treasures still exist in the modern world, waiting to be found. And this is why people of all ages, from kids to retirees, dive into the hobby of coin collecting, because stories like the 2018 penny show that even in today's era, you can stumble upon life-changing discoveries. And what adds even more depth to the story is the speculation about how these errors happen, whether they are the result of overlooked dies, mechanical failures, or even deliberate acts by mint workers in rare cases. And while official explanations often remain vague, the mystery only adds to the allure, and collectors love to debate, theorize, and analyze these coins under microscopes, sharing discoveries online and building communities around the hunt for rare errors. And in this way the 2018 penny worth $5 million is more than just a coin, it is a spark that ignites imagination, brings people together, fuels searches, and inspires countless stories of possibility. And as we consider its place in the larger history of American coinage, it stands as proof that every era produces its own legends. And the 2018 penny is destined to be remembered alongside the great error coins of the past, enshrined in auction records, collector lore, and maybe even museums. And its story will inspire generations of treasure seekers to keep looking, keep searching, and never overlook the small change in their hands, because who knows, the next multi-million-dollar coin could be waiting in the most ordinary place, ready to turn a penny into a fortune.